thought it was like on Twitter or something. Okay. That's probably why I didn't see it then.
I'll show it to you eventually. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
I'll find it.
Miskiff. How you doing, man? I'm taking a break. I'm starving. I'm starving. I'm not gaming right now. I'm just gonna probably watch some Valorant or something. I need to just when I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And it's that
Are you
simple.
gonna game more?
Game what?
Oh, I don't know if you were just gonna take a half day, or I was just curious.
Oh no, I'm gonna game more. I just need to just chill, get some food. I'm probably just gonna throw something in the microwave and just eat it while I watch maybe VCT.
For sure.
I considered playing this new modded map in DayZ that somewhat interests me. PoE is always interesting. Valorant season's ending, so I don't really care. I don't even care about these matches either. ANDBOX for Sentinels, like.
Yeah, no, I'm
like I just
not
don't
about that VCT life right now. ANDBOX is good though, no cap.
They're not doing bad for sure.
They've been owning.
They're struggling right now, but they're on T-side splits, so if they get this round, it's huge.
That's what's up.
VCT while I eat will be my title, and I will watch some VCT.
Link up
Yeah, I'm gonna watch a little bit. I'm
instead,
gonna get something to eat, roll some ads.
Best as they can.
All right.
Well, Shazam has the operator, so the call is pretty clear here for Sentinels. We may as well save the 2 rifles and the operator, get out of there.
BRB.
Just forfeit the round to ANDBOX, which is, you know, rightfully so. ANDBOX have full control on B. Most of that thanks to Mata's entry. He finally was able to deal with TENZ by mail in heaven. And after he got that initial entry, he used the showstopper to eliminate dapr. Or at least I assume that's what happened. I mean, if anyone in chat saw it and would like to correct me, then by all means. But given that those 2 entries came out from ANDBOX, they were able to turn that into a round win because Sentinels just didn't feel confident about their chances on the retake and wanted to keep the operator in play.
I mean, when you got that, the call was made immediately. It was a no-brainer.
Oh, we see it in the replay. There we go.
Ooh. All right.
So, interesting. So it must have been, yeah, well, at least we saw it at the end.
It was caught. See, Omen actually hit us with a paranoia. That's essentially what happened.
Yeah.
Which is why we couldn't see. Yeah. Sometimes the abilities transcend time and space. So.
It happens.
I mean, yeah, I've seen it on lots of broadcasts. Happens everywhere. Esports, traditional sports, wherever. So just prepare yourself for when things tend to go awry. Still, it was ANDBOX's second round, and with it, not only will they play with a tiny bit more confidence, I say this as this cheeky strat is still here, but timed really well as the Sage Wall stops it from going off. No Gravity Well will be available, and most importantly, there will be no obfuscation from the smoke. Shazam from above punishing Yay as both of these teams lose somebody, but
is that Intero casting?
TENZ, their top performer.
Yeah, Kickstar and Intero did their first. They're doing actually. That's so cool. I might want to watch.
What the heck? I was sitting there like I'm putting something in the microwave and I'm listening to them cast. I'm like, why does that sound so familiar?
Yeah,
it's Kicks as well.
Yeah, Kicks and Intero are like dabbling in.
One of the remaining members from ANDBOX bothering to pressure him.
Dude, I would love to see those 2 in this game.
He has the luxury of it. There's
probably,
really no
I mean, it's
rush
probably
here.
going to be a thing for sure.
In a way, unless we see something really impressive. This is Zombs just waiting, trying to find and maybe even get the op back. That could potentially be the focus, and that's exactly what it is. But he gets pressured right away by Vice, who misses most of his magazine, but still keeps enough in it to get the kill. And a little celebratory jaunt for him after getting the kill, as Vice will be able to get away scot-free. The operator not return to the hands.
Oh my God.
What?
ANDBOX will leave that one out of
And
play.
then I was watching Vice with.
Zam will have to buy a new one. In fact, actually, it's Zombs who buys it for him.
I mean, the new map's up.
Now, we see
Still.
Sentinels starting to bleed.
But I don't know how that
rounds.
works. Do you have to get like 10 mans or is there a queue?
Yeah, it's 10 mans. You'd have to organize something.
No heaven pressure, at least not directly. Mainly
it's a lot of work.
Lane, using that sage wall
too much work, really.
The way that you don't expect. Using the satchels as well from Mata, get good control aggressively deep by pillar. Mid hold for Shazam, and the operator lands its shot. Well done there. lead-off kill for Sentinels. So it's a very different pace from the last round. Rotate, though, over to A. A having control already, but as you can see, Sentinels have not left the A site. They're aware that this might happen, and they're ready for it.
My camera is destroyed.
There goes the camera for dapr, and with it, the information that comes alongside. They've still got some gadgetry available
man, I
here
don't know
for
what
them.
to do.
Some nice pesky abilities if they want to try and determine the locations of where Sentinels are.
How did he get away
Also
with that?
wise to it, cleaning up the
How did that guy
kills
not
that
see
were
him
over
TP?
By the site
Was there a
on
smoke?
A. Yay, now waiting on the smoke. Oh no, he's gonna see.
I can't
Shazam
believe
go
they
right
managed to
by
recover
Shit
this
in the
round.
night as
Well,
they
not
pass each
fully.
other, but Shazam is
Oh
back
my
from the
God,
dead
no.
by Sick. TENZ a kill now too.
Oh, he
and
messed
the
up.
advantage goes over towards Sentinels. They have been trailing these last 2 rounds and looking to find themselves back in the action. Spike is down, by the way, now as Boy finishes.
Dude,
off
I can't
Shazam,
believe they
looks
recovered
towards
this
heaven.
round. If
TENZ
they actually win this
creeping
round,
up,
that's so huge.
all too powerful. He's like been a raid boss almost. Waiting, finding one kill immediately, snatching and relocating, but no, Boy shuts him down. And these teams are getting
He's
a
playing
little
too
bit
quick.
feisty. ANDBOX obviously a little
Too
bit
quick.
happy with that one, and they'll get another round.
You got to be happy with that one, as considering the performance we've seen from ANDBOX so far through this half. This is the last round.
Then again, he didn't have much time. He kind of had to play quick.
There's so much teabagging that goes on in this game.
Easily recoverable. So
Everyone thinks they're
if
better than one
ANDBOX
another.
can put this one up, they're in a
Just
good
everyone
place.
just
I love
teabagging.
the
Like
way
literally
ANDBOX is gonna
every
play that.
single
Tried to
person in
work
this
out
game
for those,
thinks
considering
they're
how much
better
Cypher
than
also
everyone
did right.
else. There's like
Love the
no
way the
respect
Cypher
given
rotated
at
Cypher
all.
Cypher over to A, expecting the push on A. Good
It's
information
crazy,
gathering.
actually.
Then the refrag by Sick, things looking good with the res coming out on Shazam. And
That's
oh,
why I
Sentinels
like
are in
watching
line
certain
for winning
teams.
the
Like I
head-to-head.
like
They
watching
too many got
I like
tried
watching
over by
T1 because I feel like they
ultimately
I don't know, I feel like they just have a respectable play style. They never really underestimate their opponents.
Yeah.
Which sucks because, like, they did better this tourney. They just had to play Sentinels. They almost won.
Really, it was a good match.
It was a good match.
Yeah,
Sentinels versus T1 was a good match. It was a very close match. They almost beat Sentinels. I thought they were gonna beat them, but
they're doing quite an admirable job so
Yeah.
far. With
I like
2
watching 100
members
Thieves. I feel like they're pretty
removed from the
respectful as well.
equation. It will continue though as a single
I hate
kill
seeing
from
everybody
Sick will try to set
teabag
up
and shoot each
Shazam
other's
for
body.
a
It's just so
1v4.
like they're egoing
Spike
each
is
other,
in
but
play,
like
Shazam doesn't see the stage of Yay on the ropes.
no
and
offense
it's
to
a
most
little
people
bit
that are
too
doing
late.
that. You haven't really
ANDBOX are gonna
earned that
stage
yet.
An incredible comeback.
I
and
mean,
the
Sentinels, I
are
get, but
having
either way,
a
like
Even
I'm
if you
not-
did earn it,
find
like
their
it's
footing.
still just you just don't do that.
Wow, that's
Respect
Never
your
been how I
respect your
played.
opponent. Have a fair play and fucking shut up, you know? I hate it.
Despite the Viper Spit being triggered over at A, despite
I
all the
mean, I've
utility on
never-
A, we even
I've
saw some
definitely
smoke.
teabagged
Everything
in
was looking
pugs
like an A execute,
and
you
shot
think
bodies
that Sentinels would fall for it, but
in like
no.
PUBG and shit, but
And
in matches
Spike
I never
falls
did that
for
type
it.
of shit.
They didn't win any of their fights.
It's just so
Couldn't take any of the
disrespectful,
direct
and
fights
for
as soon as
what?
The contact came in for ANDBOX, and it's mostly probably due to the fact
Also,
that
it
they
keeps
were
that like
stacked up so
stigma
heavily.
of
So well done
gamers
there
are
for
immature
ANDBOX, and that is a very
and can't be
important
like,
round. 7-5 is not
I think most
a
people that
real
do it though
scoreline
aren't
for
trying to
ANDBOX.
be
In fact, I'd say
disrespectful.
they're
They don't
in a really good
realize it
position
is.
right
I think
now.
they're just doing it for fun. So that's one thing.
Yeah,
That's
no.
one thing to realize too. They're just doing it for fun.
Now,
So
obviously, this
like
game has
it's a little bit more innocent in
proper,
that regard.
mechanism for momentum.
Personally, like
And it's the
I could give
economy
a fuck.
system.
I
You
don't
start to
actually
win,
care. I
you
just
tend
don't
to
do
win a
it.
little
It's
bit
not
harder,
really
and
that
you can
big of a
scale
deal
off
to
of
me.
that
Yeah,
really
it's not a
effectively.
huge deal,
Getting
but
access
it's just
to
it
more
depends on the
abilities, not
person that
having to
does it
worry
and
about
why they
balancing
do
your
it for what
economy,
reason.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
If it's just a fun,
But at
innocent
the
thing,
same
that's
time,
not
there's
bad. It just
also
depends.
the
If they're
motivation
truly
that
trying to
comes no
disrespect their
matter what,
opponent,
where you
then
win
that's
a
when it's a little
round,
bit.
just pumps you up to
eh.
a level that can't be
Strange,
quantified
for
by
sure.
That's a little bit
teamwork.
weird
Now,
to me.
In this very crucial pistol round that
Bunch of
Like,
frenzies. Oh my god, everyone has a freaking
it's
frenzy.
coming to blows for both teams with
An
Sick
out
Classic
like
in
an
hand
outside
now on the hunt
spectator
for the
though
very
that
final
like that
kill.
doesn't
A bullet
like that's
whizzes over
trying to
his
get
head,
into
and he knows that
Valorant
Seb is
might
over
not
by ropes,
like
and
that's not
Sick
like
is
a
able to
full gamer
capitalize
just
off
like
it,
brand
even
new
though
to
it
it might
looks
see
like
it
this
as like,
is going to
oh, why
be
the fuck are they
an
doing that
ANDBOX
shit BMing?
You can tell these
Like
teams
keeping
are
that
feeling
stigma
it,
of like,
Michael,
oh,
and
gamers are
for the
immature or
Sentinels,
whatever.
they finally find
Yeah, it's
I
not-
think it looks
over the last
stupid,
couple
to be
rounds.
honest.
It's not a good look. It just makes them look silly, honestly. If they want to do it, that's fine. Like go for it, but I just advise people just keep it clean.
From dapr, that really changed the flow of
Play your
the
game, own them.
Sick is
That's
just
it.
so
That'll
good
show.
about
That'll
what
show.
he
Like you
did.
owning them will show.
To 5
Or just
Sentinels
uh,
on attack.
teabag them
set up
harder.
Or teabag them harder. Yeah,
Just
true.
teabag as hard as possible.
They do it first, you do it back. All right, yeah, that's fair.
Just that much easier. But it's just dapr, who's actually on that.
Oh, I
side.
forgot
He's
about my
not
food.
trying to
Shit.
force a push out, so that's not at the end of the world for dapr. He'll make some noise and he'll go ahead and rotate.
Can't get enough
pursuers.
balls in your mouth, really.
Big control
Like
is the focus
that's
for
kind of what
Sentinels, and
I'm
they've already
getting
got
at.
that in space, so you don't have to worry too much about any pressure from vents. The contact over by B main, sick alone versus 3.
I will say though,
and
I know
he's
you can
gonna
hear me,
lose
Mike, so
that
I'm still
fight.
talking.
That's definitely not the
thanks
one
for
to
this, dude.
take, as
Uh,
Andbox have him surely outnumbered.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna be
will
able to
say
get the
that
match
mental
to full
warfare
HP,
is a
relatively close,
thing
depending on who it is. Boy, could
in
have been, no,
competitive
that won't be the
everything.
case,
So
as
like,
now
I guess
Seb
in a sense, it's a
looking,
form
possibly
of
faking the spike. What was he doing
mental
down there? Not being able
warfare
to do it. You
on
don't
the
have it. You're
opponent,
on defense.
trying to
Yeah,
gain
he's gonna
any
come up
advantage that you
top
can.
and wait ever so patiently. Vice and Ye will have to retake the site as Sentinels took that very first pistol round and positioned themselves for a successful second attack, ticking away as best as he can from over by B main. Now put TENZ over towards ropes. Zombs and TENZ
Because like when I'm playing
hand
golf
in
with my
hand to
friends,
take
for
out the final two
example,
members
I
of
talk
ANDBOX,
shit to
with
them,
Sentinels
especially if we're in like a
their second
scramble
round
against
on
each other. I'll
attack.
be like, hey,
So the
for
expected
example, my
result for
roommate's
the
name is
second
Clay.
round
Hey
there,
Clay, just be careful. There's
Sentinels
water
taking
right in
it,
front of you, or
and
there's
only
water
one
left,
casualty,
and
but
it
not too
like
bad.
it puts it in his head that so
Most
he'll
of
hit
that
it
comes
in the
down to
water,
aggression
and
from
9 out of
Andbox
10
on the
times
side
it
of B
works.
main. On that aggro, they were able to pick up
That's
one
messed
kill.
up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I
Well,
remember
was
back in
also
like the
led
start of
by
CS,
Sentinels,
like
so this is gonna
Corey
rotate in
Corey
from
was
from mid to
just,
heaven.
oh
And
my
once
god,
they get
every
that
match
goal,
we
I mean,
played
it's
on land,
blood.
Corey was
Spectre's
just
usually gonna
yelling,
Spectre's
just screaming at the
Spectre.
enemy team.
Now it's Spectre's
And I
turn.
know all
Spectre's
about
his
that
old
mental
boy.
warfare, I know.
Entirely Phantoms on Andbox
I just
side.
think it's
They
better,
call that one
it's a
Phantom.
better place without it, at all. In a
Setting up
professional
top
environment
easy
like
in this case. Something
this.
we've seen
For
a
sure.
good
When
deal
there's a
of
lot of
so
money on the
far
line
today,
and you're being
it's becoming-
sponsored and representing
it's also
org,
been
I get it.
just
Yeah.
become increasingly common if you've been watching professional Valorant.
Like, I feel like it's not, it's not,
But
it's
it is
not
also
just kids in a
counterable.
basement
You see
anymore, you
things
know,
up there
like
you can
it's,
fire into. You gotta fit
it's
in your
getting,
hand.
it's,
They don't
esports
necessarily
is
know
getting
where
much
you're
bigger
firing
than that.
from. Chaos, by the way, up top
Too big,
in
man.
heaven,
It's
as
crazy.
entry is denied for a few unfortunate souls trying their best to throw off ANDBOX. Sentinels have control of above.
Come on, ANDBOX, I
Now
want to see a little bit of a
dapr
comeback
looks like
here.
He might be heading over towards A.
Oh?
Got access to
Oh,
it, but
yay,
knows
dude,
this.
come
Takes
on.
down one, traded out by Sick. Sick now, a self-heal, and with the spike in hand, we'll go for a
What's
plant.
Corey doing
Consider
now?
what's
I don't
happening
know. I
now.
haven't talked to
It's
Corey in
being
forever.
taken
I
by
don't know.
the attackers.
Corey's
Fought over
fucking
by
huge.
screens.
I don't know if
He's
you
not
follow
gonna have
Semphis
anybody
at all,
Put it
but
in
he
your
is
chat, Mike.
jacked,
The
bro.
video part.
He's
He doesn't touch to the
jacked.
left directly
My
to
man
be
has
punished for
his
it.
thigh,
Depending on how much his gun
one
sticks
thigh
out,
is bigger than
this
my
could
whole
be a
body,
challenge.
okay?
The boombot in hand, Shazam's
One
gonna have
made
to
it
shoot
for
it,
me.
and but Shazam wins it
Oh,
anyway.
Sentinels
In fact, he
won.
gets
It's
two.
over.
Also taking down Boy in the process, and the last members of ANDBOX fall, giving Sentinels the round. They're only 3 away from advancing to the next match against NRG.
Well, Spectres be darned, they don't really doesn't really matter as it seems for Sentinels. I love the way they play that too. The plant by the pillar in A and
Yeah, this is a
control it from heaven.
pretty
force a
steep
rotate
hill
to
to
heaven later
climb
for the attackers. It's a safe
for
way to play it.
ANDBOX,
It's also
especially
good
off
to
of an
create a smaller
eco
radius, something like right
11.5
now.
Mm-hmm.
We see
or
pretty
5.11.
default setup here for Sentinels.
Pretty hard to come back from
They have a
that.
lot of options ahead of them moving into this round. They don't seem to want to commit too much, too overtly to any particular lane. Meanwhile, on ANDBOX's side, they're leaving it to just the Viper of Vice to hold on to A, and he's also going to be holding on to just the only SMG on his team. The aggressive mid play is shut down by TENZ, and he picks up a pretty easy two-piece there.
My, oh my. TENZ is just getting better and better as this matchup goes on. He's been stealing the show on this Reyna, and an opportunity to steal even more, though dapr will deny him an opportunity to kill them all. Last one is Vice. Hunt him down, as your team has complete control.
Crazy
of
that
B.
ANDBOX has been playing
Viper
well. They
1v5,
2-0'd Sentinels to start.
Spectre in hand, a hope and a prayer.
Got a map here.
I think they took out TSM, right?
Leave
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get the alt orb just to add as much utility,
I heard.
or as much
I mean, I
use
don't
to
know
this
how
round
close
as
the maps
possible.
were,
Zombs
but
looking
I
at
think
the
they got
last kill,
owned
Vice had
too.
really no
TSM.
chance there. And Sentinels.
But I don't think
Picking up
ANDBOX is
every
stressing this
little
match
thing
too
that
much.
they
That's
can.
why, like I said, I don't really.
No
It doesn't
stress.
really matter. These matches
That
don't
entry
matter. I don't think they're
through
stressing
mid
this dub at all. They already made it to the
was more
Challengers
efficient
final,
than TENZ, but most of
and
it's
now
just
their
LB
mental
here
focus
failing.
is that.
That caused so many problems for ANDBOX.
I mean, they were trying to engage him with pistols, to be fair, and once again, the economy coming
What
in
even
in
is
favor
this
of the
in the
Sentinels.
tourney?
They
Like,
were
is this semis
essentially
or something?
broke on ANDBOX's side.
This is
and they
lower.
were just getting
Lower.
outgunned on all of those matchups. Needless to say that TENZ is hitting his shots. A high-flying performer so far in
Lower
this map.
finals,
He's
I
got
think?
24 kills to his name, which is an incredible